AEW Dynamite live on TBS HBO MAX. We are in the midst of an AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. Clon and Jon Moxley, the champion, one-on-one. Clon, for the better part of the last few minutes, Tony, has had the advantage on the champion. We remarked how Clon has been brawling with Moxley, an unexpected development.
Well, that's because Clon's not intimidated by Moxley at all. And you know what? That's really, Nigel, and I know you would agree with this, the way you got to approach it with Jon Moxley. You can't be afraid. You have to go in and get it.
100%. And certainly Clon has shown confidence here. Oh! One I would have to think with the reputation and the tenure of Jon Moxley that Clon would come into this.
Oh! Moxley prepared for Clon and just battered him with that elbow strike.
So great Jon Moxley is. One blow can turn the tide of a match, and it looks like it has here, at least momentarily.
10 minutes gone by, 10 remain.
All right, half the time limit has elapsed. Clon, a time limit draw is as good as a win for him, but it may not get to that point as Moxley drives Clon head first into the apron.
No one has won more singles matches in AEW than Jon Moxley, and he hasn't lost a match since he was defeated by Takesha back in the Continental Classic in the Blue League back at the end of last year.
The official up to 3 now. You can see here the reason. Ooh, the side of the jaw, the temple of Clon slammed into the edge of the apron. And thus far, Don Callis's digital assassin, if you will, has yet to get back to his feet.
Alternative official up to 8. Now 9. Clon charges in. Moxley sends him right back out. Moxley building up momentum. Tope Suicida from the champion. Reinvigorated Jon Moxley. But Nigel, we saw Moxley walking quite gingerly on that left leg. That injury to that leg has plagued him since last year. He carried it with him all throughout the Continental Classic and since.
We saw when he landed there, to your point, a little bit of a tweak to the left leg of Moxley. Certainly, that looked a little bit low, that spinning heel kick. Not just Takeshita, Moxley's Revolution opponent, but all of the Don Callis family will be watching eagerly to see how much damage Clon can do to the Continental Champion.
How about that back kick?
Kick the rope into the throat, but Moxley swings for the fences. King Kong Lariat.
The question is, what does Moxley have left? Can barely roll over here.
Clon has had quite a bit of success, quite a bit of momentum against the Death Riders.
Look at this.
Now back to live action, Moxley.
Gotta hit it. He does.
The pile driver, Moxley floats over, leg is hooked, cover made, but Clon able to kick out.
We've seen how strong Clon's neck is on a number of occasions. People have tried to spike him with various DDT-like maneuvers, and he's managed to escape, but there was no escaping the pile driver then.
We are sold out here tonight in Denver, Colorado. Next Wednesday night, we will head to El Paso, Texas, Don Haskins Center for AEW Dynamite. And then Saturday, March 7th, the Tucson Convention Center, coincidentally in Tucson, Arizona. Clon gets the boot up into the face. And then Wednesday, March 11th, San Jose Civic Center, San Jose, California. Visit AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Clon breaks free of the submission attempt by Jon Moxley. Moxley returns to the well.
Clon put it in reverse to break it. He needs to try to put it in reverse here once again. Well, that works. That works too.
Finally got there, using an armbar-like maneuver to tweak the elbow joint of the Continental Champion, who right now is taking a little bit of a respite. But how much will he have against a man with the agility of this man?
From inside the ring, vaulting off the top rope and lands a moonsault on the floor on the champion.
That was sensational. Speed, agility, timing. Boy, Clon's got it all.
Clon to the top. Moxley!
Speaking of timing.
The cutter from the champion Moxley. He didn't get all of it, Nigel, but he got enough.
Oh, that's right. I think perhaps as El Clone came off the top, perhaps looking for a headbutt, he saw the Continental Champion Jon Moxley lying in wait and just managed to step away. Just look at this, though. Immediately straight to the top rope and sticking that. But look at this. Wham! Lying in wait like a crocodile.
Turner giving the 10 count to both athletes. Moxley poised to spring up, but Clon back to his feet. Champion and challenger battering one another here.
I don't need to tell you that this is a tremendous way to begin our telecast. You can just listen to the fans chant and cheer here.
Oh, nice escape.
Clon used his downward momentum, vaulted out of it once again, and then lands a combination on Jon Moxley now.
Now look at this. Moxley prone there. But is he playing possum?
Diving foot stomps.
That's roadkill.
1, 2. No, Moxley kicks out as less than 5 minutes remain on the clock.
Wow, win, lose, or draw here. I guarantee there's going to be a big bonus from Don Callis in El Clone's paycheck at the end of the month.
Not only the stomp from El Clone, but he stuck the landing.
Clon definitely feeling the momentum here against the champion. He's got Moxley up. We've seen Clon use the portal bomb. Oh, paradigm shift!
Wow.
And Moxley spiked Takeshita with that exact move this past week on Collision.
Moxley, now the death! Oh, Rider crown of the head! 1, 2, 3!
Here is your winner, the AEW Continental Champion, Jon Moxley.
What a great opening bout. Both men.
What a statement made from Jon Moxley, who has to know that somewhere his opponent at Revolution, Konosuke Takeshita, will be watching that, wary that perhaps he will be on the end of a Death Rider.
No time limit at Revolution. Sunday, March 15th, Moxley Takeshita, the rematch for the AEW Continental Championship. And fans, let's take you back to the closing moments of Dynamite 1 week ago. Very controversial ending for a program and a very costly decision for Swerve Strickland.